Secret Mars rover missions. Pre-Curiosity era. Before NASA's Curiosity rover captivated the world with stunning images and groundbreaking discoveries on Mars, a hidden chapter in the history of Martian exploration unfolded, one that was never revealed to the public. Buried deep within classified programs and hidden beneath layers of government secrecy, these secret Mars rover missions were not designed to search for signs of microbial life or analyze Martian soil. Their objectives were far more sinister. These missions were tasked with uncovering ancient artifacts, monitoring anomalous activity, and exploring evidence that pointed to the existence of an advanced civilization that had once called Mars home. The origins of these covert missions trace back to the 1970s, following the Viking landings on Mars. While the Viking probes provided humanity's first close-up views of the Martian surface, they also sent back data that caused quiet panic within classified circles. Strange anomalies appeared in the images, geometric patterns, unnatural formations, and structures that defied natural geological processes. The most famous of these was the face on Mars, an enormous structure that seemed eerily symmetrical, suggesting it was not the product of natural erosion. While NASA publicly dismissed these anomalies as mere tricks of light and shadow behind closed doors, a different conversation was taking place. Intelligence agencies and military operatives within the U.S. government believed that Mars might not be a dead planet. Whispers of ancient structures buried beneath the surface, coupled with reports from high-level sources, led to the launch of a series of highly classified Mars rover missions. These missions, which took place between the late 1980s and early 2000s, operated under code names such as Project Red Horizon and Operation Silent Sentinel. Their objective was simple yet chilling: locate, analyze, and secure any remnants of non-human technology that might exist on the Martian surface. Unlike the rovers the public was familiar with, these classified rovers were equipped with technology that far exceeded the publicly acknowledged limits of space exploration. Classified propulsion systems, advanced sensors capable of detecting energy signatures, and artificial intelligence that allowed the rovers to make autonomous decisions in real time. But the most extraordinary piece of technology was derived from recovered extraterrestrial artifacts, allegedly retrieved from incidents like Roswell. This advanced technology gave these rovers the capability to map underground structures and analyze materials that defied Earth-based science. The first of these covert rovers, launched in 1989 under the guise of a communications satellite test, touched down in a remote region of Mars where anomalous signals had been detected. What it discovered sent shockwaves through the highest levels of government. Buried beneath the Martian soil were structures, massive complexes that appeared to be the remnants of an ancient civilization. These structures were not random. They were aligned with mathematical precision, suggesting an intelligence that had once thrived on Mars. Subsequent classified rover missions focused on exploring these sites, and the discoveries became even more unsettling. Evidence of advanced metallurgy, strange hieroglyphic carvings, and energy fields that emitted low-frequency signals hinted at technology far beyond human comprehension. Some of these signals were traced to deep within the Martian crust, suggesting that whatever had once existed on Mars may not be entirely dormant. But the most terrifying discovery came in 1997, when one of the classified rovers detected an anomaly in the Cydonia region, an area long associated with the infamous face on Mars. The rover's sensors picked up an artificial energy source emanating from beneath the surface. As it approached the source, communication with the rover was suddenly lost. The rover's final transmission contained a chilling image, an object, partially unearthed, resembling a crystalline device emitting pulses of energy. The object appeared to be ancient, but still active. Classified reports from that mission suggested that the device was a beacon, possibly a signal, or a form of ancient technology designed to communicate across vast distances. But communicate with whom? The implications were staggering. If the beacon had been reactivated, was it calling out to something beyond our solar system? Or was it awakening something that had been dormant beneath the Martian surface for millennia? By the early 2000s, as public interest in Mars exploration grew, NASA was instructed to begin revealing more information about Mars to the public, but only through carefully curated missions. Spirit, Opportunity, and later Curiosity were launched with the goal of painting a narrative of Mars as a barren, lifeless world. But those who knew the truth understood that these missions were merely a smokescreen. The real exploration of Mars had already happened, and what was found had been deemed too dangerous for public knowledge. Today, as NASA and private space companies prepare for human missions to Mars, the secrets buried by these covert rover missions remain locked away. But with Mars becoming the next frontier for human colonization, those secrets may not stay hidden for much longer. The ancient structures, the dormant technology, and the chilling signals that continue to emanate from beneath the Martian surface suggest that humanity's journey to Mars may not be one of exploration, but one of confrontation. The truth about Mars is far more complex and terrifying than the world has been led to believe. And as humanity stands on the precipice of stepping onto Martian soil, one question remains unanswered. When we finally set foot on Mars, will we be the explorers or the intruders?